Alex Murdaugh found guilty of murdering wife Maggie and son Paul in South Carolina case which featured in Netflix documentary. A U.S. jury has found disgraced South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh guilty of murdering his wife and son on their sprawling country estate. The jury took less than 3 hours to reach a unanimous verdict after an almost 6-week trial. The case attracted huge interest in the U.S. and overseas, with revelations Murdaugh embezzled millions of dollars from clients and was fueling an extreme addiction to opioids. The family is also associated with several other deaths in recent years. Murdaugh admitted lying to police and clients, but denied killing his wife Maggie and son Paul. About 30 members of the public seated in the courtroom were largely quiet as the verdict was read, and no audible gasps were heard. A court officer had earlier warned them to be quiet. Murdaugh's surviving son sat about 4 rows behind his father and defense team, frequently resting his face in the palm of his left hand before and while the verdict was read. Murdaugh, 54, faces 30 years to life in prison without parole. His sentencing hearing is set for Friday, local time. Fate was sealed by son's mobile phone video. Jurors heard from more than 75 witnesses and sifted through nearly 800 pieces of evidence. The court heard about betrayed friends and clients, Murdaugh's failed attempt to stage his own death in an insurance fraud scheme, a fatal boat crash in which his son was implicated, the housekeeper who died in a fall in the Murdaugh home, the grisly scene of the killings, and Bubba the chicken-snatching dog. In the end, Murdaugh's fate appeared sealed by mobile phone video taken by his son, who he called Little Detective for his knack for finding bottles of painkillers in his father's belongings after the lawyer had sworn off the pills.